Technique number 4 is GTD. GTD, getting things done. Getting things done is a method that involves capturing all the tasks in a system, processing them, and organizing them based on priority and taking action. Getting things done. Now, this is a comprehensive task management technique where you use a particular kind of system. Okay, you arrange everything in this system. It could be an app, it could be a software or something. It's also a technique. You know, there are advanced time management techniques time management softwares that people use. I have one in my phone. So when you fill in your schedule for each day, some of these systems alert you when it's done, and you simply go there, click on them. So it's called GTD, a method that involves capturing all your tasks in a particular system. Then you process them and organizing them based on priority, and then you take action. So you begin with the highest priority, priority A. For example, this one can say something like, put your tasks into priority A, B, C, D. Start, with the highest priorities. Okay. Number 4 is eat that frog. Number 5, right? Thank you. Liz, you're encouraging me. I'm making progress. Eat that frog. Eat that frog. Eat that frog. Eat that frog is a technique that prioritizes and tackles the most challenging or important tasks first. First thing in the morning. Yes, this one works first thing in the morning. What this means is, among all your tasks, first thing in the morning, you do the biggest tasks. You know, when you check your tasks, there are most difficult tasks among them. Isn't it? It's not all tasks that will take you the same time. So, Eat That Frog simply says the most difficult, not even important, the most difficult tasks. Tackle it, and tackle it first thing in the morning, when your strength is still there. For example, it doesn't make sense when if one of your tasks for the day is responding to SMS, and then it's by 7 a.m. you are responding to SMS, when energy is still there, or chatting, or watching a short movie. It could be one of your tasks. You're laughing, yes. You can decide to watch a movie. There's nothing wrong with that now. It depends on what the movie is going to do to you. There are educative movies, right? But you also know that movie is something that you will likely not sleep when watching. So you will not put those are not hectic tasks. Don't put them first. So Eat That Frog, we simply says that most difficult thing. First thing in the morning, that's the one you should start with. That's Eat That Frog. As simple as that. These are techniques developed by different people. Of course, I will not go too deep. I'm not going too deep into all of them. Okay? In the master class, I have a course for time management. And so, if you get the course on time management, it explains some of these things deeper. Like, who even invented it? I'm not mentioning who invented it. So you can get that course online. Okay, I have a course, just time management. All I teach in the course is time management. So if you get the course, it will explain some of these things deeper. But be sure, I will give you all the techniques because my wife said I should. Yes. Number 5, number 6. 2-minute rule. 2 minutes rule. 2 minute rule. 2 minutes. The 2-minute rule is also very simple. The 2-minute rule simply says if a task can be completed in less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. All the tasks on your schedule that can be completed in less than 2 minutes, do them first. There's something this does to you. You know, sometimes when you look at your to-do list for the day, there are so many, but when you analyze them, some of those things are things that require 2-3 minutes for you to do. This technique says start with those ones. Remember, eat that frog, say start with the big one. 2 minutes rule, say start with those small ones to encourage you. One of the things it does is that it encourages you when you see some things ticked on your to-do list. Unlike the eat that frog technique, where 2 p.m. in the day, you are still on task 1, trying to crack that difficult task. You see, there might be no much motivation when you say, hi, upon all the work I've done today, I've not even ticked one thing. Because your joy in any day is ticking your to-do list. That's why it's important to have it. You have it, a diary, pieces of paper for each day. I have wide sheets of paper that I cut little in their numbers. And so every day I pick one. That's my to-do list for the day, and I pin it by my side. So as I'm working, I'm looking at it. As I'm working, I'm looking at it. When I'm able to achieve one, I tick it. When I'm able to achieve one, I tick it. Now if it's going out, when you're going out, you have it again in your diary. So you look at it. Have your to-do list everywhere. It motivates you to work. That's one thing your to-do list does for you. It motivates you to work. And that's how to be an achiever. So that's 2 minutes rule, okay? It clears the backlog of small tasks quickly and reduces clusters and prevents tasks from accumulating. All those tasks that you can quickly, you just remove them. You know, at least when the day ends, you'll be proud to say I achieved something, isn't it? No matter how small. Not that the day ends, you say, hey, I said I'll call Pastor. Ah. You see, those are just 2 minutes things, isn't it? Quickly do them. All those little things. Okay, I will transfer this to this. I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this. You know, just clear them. Okay. Number 7 is batching similar tasks. Batching similar tasks. This too is very simple. It says gather all tasks that are similar. Okay? Gather them at a place in one group and do them at once. Complete them in a go. All the similar tasks. Like I explained earlier. Tasks like call this, call this, call this, call this. You know, they are all similar. They have something in common, which is call. So, clear all of them at once. Clear all of them at once. Okay, I want to respond to emails. Responding to emails, responding to Messenger, responding to WhatsApp, they all have to do with response and social media. So, just say, okay, these are grouped under one task, which is social media. Sorry, one group. You just go and clear all at once. That's the batching similar tasks technique. Right? Number 8. The Ivy Lee method. Ivy Lee method. Ivy Lee. Ivy Lee method is powerful because it prepares you ahead of time. The Ivy Lee method simply says, at the end of each day, list the 6 most important tasks for the following day in order of priority. and focus solely on this task the next day. So the Ivy League method is actually carried out most times at night. Just like as you are going now. The Ivy League method will have you prepare your to-do list for tomorrow this night. Not in the morning. So the Ivy League method will say, okay, what are the 6 most important tasks for me tomorrow? You pen them down and make up your mind that these 6 tasks are the things I will face tomorrow. Anybody calls me, he needs to see me, except it's something that is very important, or maybe someone I respect so much, I will not honor that invitation. Simple. No emergency will come up to just change it, except it's very important. Of course, there are exceptions to these things. Your boss could call you. You know, you will not say, no, my to-do list, say, you are not in my to-do list today. You don't need the job now. What is the to-do list for? So those are some exceptions. You know, someone you respect so much, you always give rooms. Those are the only people you could allow to be able to penetrate those things. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yes. For example, even if I say I'm not going to receive any call, so I silence my phone, truth remains that there are people that I will see calling, I will definitely have to pick. If I see my mentor's call, there is no way I wouldn't pick. There are certain calls, as soon as I see, I have to pick up. Because they are a plus to the to-do list I am trying to have. They are going to help me move forward. No matter how I wouldn't want to pick, if I see my wife's call, I will definitely have to pick up. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Except I don't want to eat at home that night. You see, so those are exceptions that come up. So even if I say I'm not responding to messages, there are messages that will come. I have to pause whatever it is, except it is prayer and praying. Personally, when I'm praying, I don't even look at my phone at all. So I will not even know when the message or call comes. It's silenced and turned upside down and kept somewhere till when I'm done. So there is no way I will even see it. I believe when it's prayer time, any emergency can wait. Because sometimes the devil brings emergency during prayer to help you stop the prayer. That is why he arranges your village people to call you during service.